Somehow, someway, we have reached the NBA Finals, everybody. We came back from a 3-1 deficit against the San Antonio Spurs in the Western Conference Finals, and we won 3 games in a row to win in 7. And now we face the Cleveland Cavaliers in the final series of the season. I did not expect us to get here in year 7. I thought maybe year 8, year 9, maybe even year 10. But I did not think that after failing to get past the second round, that we would not only get past the WCF, but also get into the finals as well. I thought after a couple episodes back that we were going to be done and that we had lost in the WCF, and it was another step in the direction of making our climb to the finals. But we powered through. We showed the heart that we knew this team had, and now we're facing Cleveland in the finals, the reigning champions. We're trying to take the crown from them and put it on our own heads for the very first time in the history of this city. And I also did notice that after we had won this series last time, I was unable to actually check and see who won the Eastern Conference Finals MVP and who won the Western Conference Finals MVP. I really don't know, because usually it pops up automatically, but I think because we made it, it didn't pop up this time, and I can't even see who would have done it for either series. So that is unfortunate. I'll try and look around before we jump into game 1, but if I can't, then we're just going to go right in. Alright, so yeah, I could not figure it out, and it's not even showing on like the players, the player's player card, unfortunately, so I'm unable to actually tell. I'm not sure it shows up in the award stats for any players, because I'm pretty sure Tatum won it either last year or in years past at some point, and I don't see it anywhere in his award history. So unfortunately, I do not have any idea who won the conference finals MVPs, but I guess they were a new award anyways, and we can just worry about whoever's going to win finals MVP, right? So here we go. Game 1, same game plan as against the Spurs, and we are going to have Payne guard Mobley and Vanderbilt guard Allen here in game 1. Same minutes, same rotation as before. Just want to see how we do in game 1 and make adjustments from there. So here we go on the road in Cleveland for game 1 of our very first NBA Finals. We are at Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse. We were here on opening night to spoil the Cavaliers' ring ceremony. But the defending champs are back in the finals, and we are here to prevent them from winning back-to-back championships. Halliburton gets down low and scores the first bucket of the day. This offense took flight in Game 7 in the Western Conference Finals. Going to see if they can keep that up against a very stout Cleveland defense with Allen and Evan Mobley, as Anderson fouls Jeremy Lawson on the first play for the Cavaliers, and he will head to the line for 2. First one up and in. They kept a lot of their pieces from their championship team. That's why they're back here. It's actually Nicholas Poole, not Jeremy Lawson. So Poole gets the start. Lambert is also starting. And they're going to bring Jeremy Lawson off the bench. Anderson cuts. Payne finds a 2-for-2 start for your Woodsmen. By the way, Anderson does lead all players in the playoffs in points per game with 32.3 coming into game 1 of the finals, as Darius Garland splashes one from downtown to put the Cavaliers in front. Golden Johnson from the charity stripe has it go. The assist goes to Halliburton. Golden Johnson shooting 61% in the playoffs, just below 20 points per game. He's been fantastic for Vancouver. He's been a huge piece and a huge reason why we are where we are right now. Garland, time counting down, has to make something happen. He hesitates, throws it up, and missed the shot. Halliburton there with the hand in his face. Couple of screens for Halliburton. He takes some, gets baseline. Anderson gets the feed, and he's going to have to fire this for sure. In the mouth of Garland, can't get it to go. Tough shot. Here's that double screen action. The Cavaliers trying to use it, and Payne is called for the foul on Poole. We'll see if they go to use a similar play style as the Spurs did. If they do, I think we know how to stifle that for the most part. But Poole once again knocks down both free throws. He's got 4 points, all coming at the charity stripe. Halliburton, left open top of the key, got it! Mobley sets the screen. He's still scoreless. He does get the pass from Garland. And he goes back to him. Payne so far staying in front of him. Garland goes to Poole. Lambert has to pull the trigger though, and he knocks it down. Nice response to the Halliburton three. And Cleveland's back in front. Keldon Johnson attacks the paint and hits the shot in the face of Lambert. Poole blocked by Anderson. Look at him step up on the defensive end. We saw this in Game 7 and in other games in that series against the Spurs as Halliburton turns the ball over. Lambert gets down low, blocked by Payne this time. This crowd is loud, chanting for their defense. Anderson over Lambert, left it short. Mobley got the switch to Keldon Johnson. Can he stop him? No, not at all. Keldon Johnson gets the feed and he lost the handle. Lambert gets the steal. Now Poole, a quick three in the corner, missed it, but Mobley's there on the glass. And Vanderbilt can't block the shot. Screen from Payne. Halliburton slices inside, goes back out. But the Cavs cover it well. Payne's trying to beat Jarrett Allen. He throws up a shot and missed it. Too much on it. Rebounding is going to be a huge key here in the series because they have two very tall guys out there with Mobley and Allen. And Lambert is also like 6'9", 6'10". So he's a pretty tall fella who can get rebounds. And we will hope to avoid offensive boards as Mobley is catching fire here in the first. And we have to call a timeout. Over half the quarter gone. Halliburton slings it to Anderson, but he can't finish at the rim. Poole was right there with him. Couple of shots missed in a row by Vancouver, trying to get back on track offensively. First, it's defense that we have to focus on. Payne just picked up his second foul off the reach-in. And he will stay in. We saw him pick up early fouls against the Spurs in a couple of those matchups, but ended up not fouling out in any of those 7 games. Jarrett Allen throws it up over Vando and got it to go. A run here midway through the first quarter. Screen from Vando. Halliburton misses the mid-range jumper, and another rebound goes to Lambert. Mobley guarded by Keldon Johnson. What's going on here? Supposed to have Payne on him. What's going on, guys? A 10-0 run by the Cavs, and we call a timeout again. Bobo checks in for the Woodsmen, but the other 4 starters stay out there. Going to see if we can have some better defense with a taller guy out there. Keldon Johnson, a wide open 3. Got to hit that, but Payne gets the board to keep this possession alive. In the corner, Keldon Johnson misfires again. We got to start knocking down these open looks. Poole finds some space and hits again. He's got quite a bit of their points here in the first quarter. Now we're down by 12 points. We got to hit a shot. Top of the key, Halliburton misfires, and we just can't buy a bucket. There's a lid on the rim right now. Junior Tinsley finds a lane and missed his first shot of the day. Payne sets the screen. Halliburton races by Mobley, but it's blocked by Sané. We get it back. Keldon Johnson for 3. Won't hit this time. It rolls around the rim and out. Bobo got the offensive board, and Payne is swatted out of bounds by Evan Mobley. This Cleveland defense is locking us down right now these last couple of minutes. Granted, we have missed a couple of wide open looks. Herder checks in for the Woodsmen. We'll see if he can spark any kind of offense here. He'll have a shot with this 3, and he missed it, but Payne missed the tip-in. I've never seen him miss a tip-in before. This is different. Tinsley steps out of bounds, and we get the ball right back. But we got to start making some shots. We missed, like, I want to say 10 or 11 straight. That's what it feels like. Under 3 to go in the quarter. Still only 11 points on the board for the Woodsmen. Herter. Let's try again from 3, but he will not knock it down. Tinsley waits for the screen from Mobley. Trying to shake off Halley, but he can't. He gets down low and lost the handle. Loose ball, he gets it back. Mobley has to jack it up, and he missed the shot. And Bol pulls down the board. Got to capitalize here and get just some kind of shot to fall, or even a foul and some free throws. Halliburton cuts. Bol finds him. Over Tinsley. Got it through traffic, and we finally break our cold spell. Tinsley finds some space, but missed the shot. Mobley gets the offensive board. Stoney for 3. Can't knock it down. Lucky break for us. Mismatch for Payne down low against Lawson. And he hits the mid-range jumper in his mouth. Lawson off the screen. Responds by knocking it down. They've shot 53%. We've taken more shots than them, but we've made less. Bol gets the feed. Pump fakes over Mobley. Now he's blocked. Lawson trying to challenge Herter. The fadeaway shot is off. On the other end, Bol has a mismatch, and he knocks down the jumper. It's back to 8. Lawson trying to milk this clock until there's no clock left. He goes out to Harris for a 3, and he can't knock it down. End of the first quarter here in Game 1 of the NBA Finals. It's 25-17 with the Cavaliers in front. It's been a mixture of wide open misses and just a lot of blocks from this Cavs defense. That's why we're losing. But still 3 quarters to play. Garland brings the ball up to start the second quarter. I believe in this team to make a comeback, as we have seen them do it time and time again. So here we go. Down by 8. First chance with the ball here in the quarter. Let's get off to a hot start. Anderson gets the feed at the baseline from Bol. He has Lawson guarding him. Now we go to Pollard there in the corner. Screen coming. His shot is up. And it's too far. Lawson steps back out of a shot and goes to Lambert. Nice defense by Anderson. Lambert pulls the trigger and knocks it down. Pollard trying to respond, but that one rattles out too. And don't like some of his shot selection for the most part. He's only taken 2 so far, but they have not been necessarily high percentage looks. Haven't been covered, but even still, he's not known for knocking down too many of those. Allen gets the board and hits again. We're having some trouble on the glass. You're seeing it right there. 13-point lead for Cleveland. Zubac to Halliburton. Guarded by Garland. Another screen from Bol. Can we hit the shot this time? Yes. Garland trying to beat Halley off the dribble. He takes him down low, but has to pass out of it. Lawson over to Poole. Back to Garland. Shot clock down to 5 and counting. He finds Lambert uncovered in the corner. Bol, I'm telling us to do tight defense. Even off ball. Zubac throws it up, but that's not his shot. Poole over Pollard. Missed it. Ball's tipped out, and Pollard ends up with it. Up ahead to Anderson. He'll fire from 3. He missed it, but Bol pulls it down. His reverse layup is up and in. Garland finds a lane. Pass somehow gets through to Jared Allen. Out to Lambert for 3, and this guy can't miss from beyond the arc. Halliburton gets to the rim and scores as Lambert kind of moved out of the way. But 11 points for Halliburton definitely has been our bright spot. Probably our only bright spot on the offensive end. We need our defense to step up, though. as Garland misses the open three, and another lucky break for us because they have lit us up from there so far. Shot clock at 5. Herter has it. Might have to just pull the trigger here from deep. Yes, he will. And that one drops. There we go. Lawson trying to answer back, but he can't. Pollard rips it down. Chance for us to get it below 10 now with Payne at the scores table. Pollard for 3. Overshot it. Poole. Wide open look. And so far, they have been elite from outside the arc. Gotta play closer defense. Gotta stay attached. Get around those screens easily. Herter tries again, but now he's 1 for 4. Poole wants to push it over Pollard. Yes! And just like that, it's back to 15. Halliburton over Allen. Somehow got it over him. The towering defender can't swat the shot. He's got about 50% of our points. Tyrese does. Garland back to Poole. Pollard stays in front. Spinning and firing. No, and Vandal pulls down the board. Halliburton on the move, has a decent look, and he's on fire. 16 points for him. He is keeping us within arm's reach right now. As now we have Anderson and Keldon Johnson all about to check back in. Going to get our starters back out there to finish off the half as Lambert cuts back door. Halliburton steps back and cans it again. He is absolutely cooking right now. We got to get our starters back in here, though, and call a timeout or something. We need a dead ball here. I want to get Pollard out of this game right now. He's not doing the best. And Lawson's wide open. Herter, I said not to help. That was Herter's man right there. I literally told us to not help on drives, not help on screens, none of it. Stay attached to your man. Because these guys are going to light us up from deep if we get them open looks time and time again. Halliburton tries again, but he can't get 3 in a row. The Cavs have a couple of mismatches around the court. They switched a lot. Zubac gets blown by, and Garland is fouled at the rim by Jared Vanderbilt. And we'll stop the clock and allow us to bring in some starters after the first free throw. But the offense right now is got to start spreading the ball around more. Let some other guys knock some shots down. Don't want to focus on one guy to lead the way the entire game because that's not going to work. We need multiple guys to be able to score. Payne to Anderson. He fires and missed it. Has not had a shot since his first shot that he took. Tinsley finds a lane. Easy layup. What was that defense? Keldon Johnson attacks the rim and scores over, I believe that is Jeremy Lawson, but no, that was Sylvester Harris instead. 11-point game, timeout, Cavaliers. And off the timeout, Jacques Sene lost it. Jarred loose by Vanderbilt. We're back with it. Let's get this game, this lead to single digits perhaps. Keldon Johnson's wide open. You have to hit this. Yes, he does. And it's back to 8. It's been going from 8 to 15 ever since the Cavaliers jumped ahead. So let's get a couple of defensive stops here and maybe put a run together to end this first half. That's the key to making it a good game here. Garland finds an open look but cannot knock it down. That was he had like a mile of space top of the key. Halliburton gets by Tinsley and knocks it down. Tyrese Halliburton, man, 21 points here in the first half and still plenty of time left. Off the screen, Garland finds Tinsley wide open for 3 and he responds. Payne to Halliburton. Shot clock at 5. Jammed up on the screen. It gets to the rim and scores over Jacques Sene. Look at him, man. 10 for 14. He's taking 14 shots as the first half. Garland steps back. Nice shot. That's a nice move. Anderson cuts and Halliburton finds him. Got to get this guy going. He's only got 2 buckets here in the first half. We really need him on the offensive end. Mobley against Payne, out to Garland. They had to reset the offense. Harris finds an open look and hits. Halliburton gets down low again. Anderson's wide open for 3. There we go. Halliburton is scoring, he's passing, he's making plays. Lead back to 6 for the Cavs with under a minute to go. Love to end the half with the Cavaliers having only 54 points. Mobley finds Garland wide open, and he missed it. Luckily, he has not been the best from downtown. We'll see if that continues in the third and fourth quarter. Vando sets the screen. Halliburton for 3. That's not going in. Too much arc on it. And now just 2 seconds separate the shot and game clocks. So they'll probably save for the last good shot of the half. Mobley trying to attack Keldon Johnson, but he's not letting him get by. Mobley missed the shot. Tinsley gets it back. And he missed it, thank God. 6-point game at the break. We pick things up there in the second quarter, and it's 54-48. The Jabberwockies have infiltrated Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse, or Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse, not Rocket Mortgage. Please kick these guys out. Good God. Start of the third quarter. Gonna see if we can lock down on defense and keep up the good offense that we saw there in the second quarter. Gotta keep things going. Because basketball is a game of runs, folks, and if we can't go on a run of our own, then we have no shot at winning this game. As the ball is hit out of bounds. How is that off us? There's no way it's their ball. Lambert's inbounds to Garland, who's in the paint against Halliburton. He hands off back to Lambert. Shot clock's winding down. Garland's wide open for 3, and this time will knock it down to start the half. Did not shoot well there in the first, but we cannot count on Garland, of all people, to be missing shots all day. Keldon Johnson got the switch to Jared Allen. There's got to be a mismatch somewhere, right? We'd have to think. Anderson finds some open look, and he knocks it down. Garland trying to beat Hallie off the dribble, and he gets to the rim. Payne had some space, but he missed the shot, and Vando was trying to grab the offensive board, but mistimed it. Lob up to Allen, snatched by Don Payne. Bad idea from Garland. And then we turn the ball over right to Mobley. What was that pass, Tyrese? Mobley hop steps and can't lay it in, but he got his own board back, and now he's fouled. These offensive boards are killing us right now. Both Allen and Mobley have grabbed several. Free throws from Mobley are both good. Anderson has it. He finds a look, then finds Vando on the cut. Nice pass. Mobley backing down. Payne swatted out of bounds. 5 on the shot clock. Lambert inbounding to Garland. He'll fire, and he missed the shot. Anderson pulls down the board. Payne the screen. Halliburton races to the rack. Hands off back to him, and he lost the ball out of bounds. Come on, man. Bull at the charity stripe finds a look, and it was a good one. 14 points for him, 4 for 9 from the field, and 4 free throws as well. We have had no free throws so far, which is very interesting. Halliburton will draw one on Allen, so now we are going to have some. Sometimes you just have to will this stuff into existence, folks. Free throws are both good by Halliburton, who is somehow already tired. Somebody needs to explain to me how this guy is tired midway through every game. How is that possible? Garland, out of a shot, finds Mobley in the corner for three. That one is off the mark, and Poole rips it down. How do we allow that? That's got to be a board, Vando. You have to grab that. Anderson. Well, it was supposed to go to him, but Payne instead throws it right to Garland. Another bad turnover. Got to avoid these, man. This happens every couple of games, it seems like. And those are costly, especially against a team like this where they're just out shooting us. Garland finds Lambert. At an open look. I told us not to help. What don't we get? The game plan says not to help. And just like that, the lead's back to 14. We just can't get it within 5 or 4. We just can't. It goes down to 6, and then it just goes out the fucking window. Halliburton for 3. Got it! He's keeping us in this game. Other guys got to step up. Anderson included. Keldon Johnson included. Don Payne included. These guys got to be better. Screen coming. Garland fires over Vando. That's the hand in his face. Vanderbilt lost the handle and lost his dribble. He finds Keldon Johnson wide open for 3. You got to knock that down. Garland, left wide open. He'll knock it down from deep. Halliburton, what are you doing, man? We somehow hang on to the ball, but shot clock does not reset. Anderson's wide open for 3. You gotta knock that down, number 5. Come on. You and Keldon Johnson have got to step up and hit these threes. Halliburton is the only guy worth a damn out there on the offensive end. Garland again. Thank God he missed it. That would have been bad. Anderson cuts. Vando finds him. He's fouled, and plus the buckets. There we go. Get yourself going, man. The free throw is up and in. It's back to 13 as Bobo checks in. Lawson trying to beat Anderson off the dribble, but he can't, and Bobo rips down the board. Great job by number 5 to stay in front that time. We'll find Keldon Johnson. What a pass. And Keldon Johnson missed it again. Come on, man. He's had, at the very least, 6 wide open threes. He's knocked down 2 of them. And to be honest, if they're wide open, he's got to knock down more than 33%. Just how it is. Shot clock's winding down now for Cleveland. Can we get the stop? No. Anderson called for an off-ball personal foul as I believe that was Lawson who sold it. He'll check out. Herder checks in. They feed Joxene, but he won't fire. Now it's Sylvester Harris for 3. And he missed it. Let's go. Push this. Halliburton sees the rim, throws it up and missed it. Vando can't grab the board. It's tipped out, and Harris ends up with it eventually. Harris trying again, but he airballed it. We got to take advantage of them not being able to score sometimes. Herder is fouled by Tinsley on the shot. First one up and good. Under 4 to play here in the third quarter. Herder knocks down both. We've scored 14 points so far, but that's not good enough for 1 quarter. That's good for half. Tinsley over Halliburton, misfires, and Vando pulls it down. Another chance for us to bring it back within 9 or 10. Keldon Johnson, wide open 3. Once again, puts too much under it. And now, Mobley against Johnson down low. Doesn't matter. Halliburton trying to go back to paint. Another turnover. How many times have we seen us throw the ball away on pick and roll coverage? Halliburton jars it loose, but of course the Cavaliers hang on. Come to expect this kind of thing from the Spurs series. Shot clock's winding down. Mobley for three in the face of Vando. No. Halliburton brings it up. Can we just find something on the offensive end? We need a spark. This is just like the first quarter. Keldon. Hands off to Herter. He is fouled again. This time it's Harris. We can't hit our field goals. Might as well get to the line for some charity stripe action, huh? Herter goes 2 for 2 once again as Pollard checks in a point guard. So let's see what happens the last 2.5 minutes of this quarter, but I'm not expecting anything great without Halliburton, who's been pretty much the only good offensive spark for us. A 3-ball from Lawson is off the mark, and we'll see if we can close the gap to below 10 again. Pollard races to the rim, and he's blocked by Sylvester Harris. There it is. Lawson steps back baseline and hits the shot. Wow. The Cavs have not even shot that well. They really haven't. They've shot like what you would expect from like any normal average team. Pollard gets the feed from Bol. Nice lead pass. But it's 66-77, and to be honest, we have shot really poorly from three except for Tyrese Halliburton, and they've shot really well from three. Sylvester Harris in the corner, speaking of. Pollard off the screen, hits it from the mid-range. Let's see if he can finish this quarter strong. They've had a lot more shots here in the quarter than we have. 9 more than us. That's definitely been a factor. Screen for Lawson. He gets down low, hands off to Mobley, but he had no shot. Time cutting down. Harris has to force it over Keldon Johnson. He missed it, and Mobley pulls it down. Blocked by Bol, though. He just saved a offensive putback. Thank God. Screen from Bol. Pollard fires way off the glass. That was a bad shot. Lawson finds Tinsley. Stepping into a shot. Got it. It's back to 14. And the quarter ends with Cleveland in front, 82-68. Got to mount a comeback here in the fourth if we want any chance at winning this game. Third quarter, very similar to our first quarter, where we just could not find the offense and just missing open looks and taking some bad looks too. Never a good combo. Start of the fourth quarter, 12 minutes for us to make something happen here. Bol's wide open for three, and he knocks it down. We need more of that. Garland with it, lobbing it out, and Herter swatted the pass. Halliburton might have a lane if he goes fast here. He gets down low, finds Bol on the cut. Nice job. Garland, baseline, spinning and scoring. We got to start getting some stops here if we're going to win this game. Garland's got 19 points after a poor first half. He's definitely stepped up here, as I thought. I thought he would. Halliburton over Garland. Got it. Nice response. Lawson off the screen from Allen. Misfires from three, and Garland. That's off him. That's off Garland. You're kidding me. The Cavaliers keep possession. Shot clock winding down. Garland. Mistakes. How does he get his own board? Come on, guys. We can't keep doing this. Another chance for the Cavaliers. Lambert has to jack it up. That's not going in. And this time we pull it down. Bol gets the pass from Anderson, but can't finish at the rim. He tried to go fast there and catch him off guard, but it didn't work. Corner 3 for Nicholas Poole. It's cash. Halliburton trying to ward off Allen, but he can't finish through the contact. 12-point game. 2.5 minutes gone here in the quarter. Allen is fouled by Payne, his 4th. Jarrett Allen has not done a whole lot on the offensive end, but a couple of free throws for him here. First one is good. And he goes 2 for 2. The lead goes back to 14 for Cleveland. Halliburton has a screen. He goes back to Payne. And then Allen swatted the shot. Lawson, quick 3 on the other end. Got it! How many times have we seen the Cavaliers go on a run like that? It's been quite often. Ever since they took that 23-11 lead, it's just been back and forth like 7-0 runs. Halliburton knocks it down from deep to put it back to 14, but somebody else has to step up. It's just been Tyrese so far. Lawson off the glass and in. Now they're just catching fire here in the 4th quarter. Lobbing up to Anderson, swatted by Jarrett Allen. We got to take some smarter shots and make better passes. Garland's fouled by Tyrese. He does not like the call. There is the 20th point for Garland. His 13th of the half. Both free throws are good. Keldon Johnson comes back in, as does Vanderbilt. Payne gets the feed and lays it in with the foul. Well, this perhaps sparks something. The free throw is good. 15-point game. Still plenty of time left. Screen for Garland. He goes back to Lambert. Wide open. Pick and pop. Lucky break for us, though, as Lambert misfires. Anderson sees a lane. Attacks and can't score, but he is fouled again. More free throws for the Woodsmen. All of ours have come here in the second half. First one drops. And Anderson goes 2 for 2. Double screens for Lawson. Contested shot, no. Here's our chance. Screen. Halliburton for 3, no. He line drived it. And Allen pulls it down. We have not had many offensive boards here in this one. Lambert fouled on the other end by Anderson, shooting foul. Another call that we don't like. Frustrating game so far. It was that one run. That one run in the first quarter has been the difference. They have not let us back in this game. The free throws are both good. Anderson, backdoor cut, and Payne couldn't throw it over the top. Come on, man. How do you not do it? He's taller than Poole. Garland bucket plus the foul. It's the 5th on Payne. And he's in danger of foul now. We're in danger of being down by almost 20 points now. Free throw by Garland is up and good. Anderson goes back to Payne. Never mind. I just got to say never mind every time. We have thrown it right to them so many times. You're kidding. This game is on us. We have just completely thrown the game away, man. We've thrown the game away. So many passes that we just throw right to Cleveland. Time and time again. We can't throw the ball over the top of guards. We can't throw it over the top of a center or a power forward, despite the pass being made by a center or a power forward. Just incapable of making a good pass. Anderson for 3. Got it to go. Allen throws it right to Payne. See? We have done it the entire game, but this time it actually goes in our favor. Keldon Johnson down low, blocked. Vando ends up with it and right to his hands. Another three for Anderson. Open look, but can't buy it this time. Garland trying to draw Tyrese out. And the shot's off. And Vando comes up with it. A lot of guys tired out there right now for the Woodsmen and for the Cavaliers, but still over 4.5 to play. Halliburton tries for three this time, and that one's off the mark. Up ahead to Mobley. Oh, God, a mismatch here against Halliburton. He steps out of bounds, though, and we take over. The offense really just had one good quarter and has done nothing before that or since. Halliburton to Anderson. Another open three. Another miss, though, as that one has too much on it. He has not shot his best here in Game 1, and his first finals appearance as Mobley stuffs it home. He's trying to get this crowd on their feet, and they are. And they're loud. Pass somehow gets through to Vanderbilt, and he scores. One of his first buckets of the entire game. Both teams as well have shot below 50%, but they've hit more free throws. They've hit more threes by far than we have. And they've shot a bit better than we have as well. Bounce pass to Mobley again. And I think we know where this game is heading, folks. Halliburton back to Payne over the top. If we could have done that all game, it's probably tied right now. Garland once again finds Mobley getting by his man to the rim. Are we just too slow for him? What's going on here? That's 3 plays in a row. Halliburton finds Vando. He lost the ball. He gets it back, and he missed the layup. Tough one over Mobley. On the other end, Garland gets around Payne. Too quick for him, and yeah, this game's over. It's 112 to 91. We're getting blown out of the gym right now. Fans are on their feet. They're loud. They're clapping because the Cleveland Cavaliers, the reigning champs, have taken Game 1 of the NBA Finals on their home courts. Final score of 117 to 94. We saw some scores like this against the Spurs. And we have some things to figure out on both ends. After a 7-point first half, Garland drops 24 in the second half to lead the Cavaliers to a Game 1 victory here in the finals. 11 for 19 shooting after shooting poorly there in the first half. He just stepped up and put into another gear. That's all I can say about that. I already knew that he would not shoot us poorly there in the second half, and honestly, he even surprised me a little bit with how well he played. Nicholas Poole, 22 points. Lambert, 19, 11, and 6. Mobley, 18 points, 16 boards. Jared Allen, only 6 and 7. It was basically Mobley doing all the work, but they both had 4 blocks, which you could tell by the way that we were playing out there. And yeah, man, I don't know. Their height was a problem. Their paint defense was very, very good. And we were not knocking down our outside shots, and that's why we lost. 35 and 12 for Tyrese. Did most of his damage there in the first half. Was still very good overall. But nobody besides him shot well from 3. He was 5 for 10. Anderson was 2 for 7. Keldon Johnson 1 for 7 despite having a lot of wide open looks. Anderson 2. Only 17 points for him on 15 shots. Need a better day from number 5. Don Payne 9 and 12 only. I don't know, you're seeing some questionable stuff here. Pollard especially, I'm definitely considering taking out of our lineup, but I'm not sure who I would want to put in place. Maybe Carney. I think Carney might be a better guy to put out there right now in place of Pollard. He really has not played all too well at any point here in the playoffs. He's just been all right. But mostly he's been, he's had mostly games where he's shooting like 2 for 6, 2 for 9, around there. And he honestly has not put together a whole lot of assists. He's had one game where he had 10. But aside from that, really hasn't passed the ball like insanely well throughout the playoffs. So I'm considering but putting in Carney off the bench in place of Pollard. And he's a better fit at shooting guard anyways when Halliburton's out there running point. Then I'm also considering moving Vanderbilt to small forward and then bringing in Bol as the starting power forward, because that would give us a lot more height, hopefully a lot more rebounding, and a lot better paint presence and paint defense too. And he's also a really good three-point shooter, better than, he's not better than Keldon Johnson, but I think he has a similar rating, so maybe he could do that, and then Keldon Johnson can come off the bench perhaps as like a 27, 28 minute backup, or maybe even more than that. So I think those are a couple options that I'm definitely thinking about, because we definitely lost the board battle by a lot. Like, we did shoot worse than them, but they had, 12 more boards than us? Yeah, we have to fix that. That cannot be allowed. And we actually did have more points in the paint than the Cavaliers did, but like we were once again bad from 3. I'm not sure what's going on here, but we have shot around 31% in so many of these playoff games that it's just kind of weird, because usually we aren't that bad from 3, but we have been, pretty mediocre here in the playoffs from downtown, and especially Anderson, besides last series, has been pretty bad from 3 as well. So definitely some things to think about there, but game 1, not sure if I want to make any huge adjustments after just one game, but it is the most important series of the year, and sometimes you have to make adjustments game by game like they do in real life. So let me know your guys' thoughts on any possible lineup adjustments or any game plan changes to do, and I will think about them myself between now and game 2. But thanks guys for watching. Please like, subscribe, comment down below, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.